Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a deck tech for Shallai and Hallar. I've done one in the past, but the deck has undergone significant upgrades. I'll have the link to the previous one in the description down below. Just see what Shallai and Hallar does. So, it's one Anaya for 3/3 with Flying Vigilance, and whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on a creature you control, Shallai and Hallar deals that much damage to target opponent. As you may well imagine, this has several infinite combo potentials. So let's go into the deck list, and I'll show you the combos and everything I'm doing to protect them and make it happen as fast as possible. So let's get to that. Here we are with the deck, so let's go over the deck list. Start with the combos. So these two cards here, Heliod's Suncrown and the Red Terror, can form easy infinites with Shallai and Hallar. So with the Red Terror, it's whenever a red source you control deals damage to one more permanents and or players, put a +1/+1 counter. Part Shallai and Hallar is red. It's dealing damage to a player, puts a 1/1 counter, deals damage. Infinite that way. Heliod's Suncrown. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature enchantment. Then you can pay 1 and a white to give a creature lifelink. Give Shallai and Hallar lifelink. Gain life. Then you'll put a 1/1 counter on any creature enchantment. Keep it going. Heliod can also go infinite with Walking Ballista, using the same methodology, giving Walking Ballista lifelink. It just needs to start with at least 2 counters, then you can go infinite that way. These cards here help the infinite go off. Rhythm of the Wild is a bit better with its other things, making stuff be uncounterable, which is helpful. But it is also more colors. But basically what they do is they have it so that the creatures will enter with a counter, which makes it just go off as soon as it enters, making it require less steps and have lower activation cost and harder to interact with. So now, looking at those combos, we'll go to the game changers. This deck has several. It's got an Enlightened Tutor. Can search up Heliod, as Heliod's an enchantment, or any other artifact or enchantment may need. Chromox for the mana. Same with Mox Diamond. And Jessica's Will it'll probably be used for the mana if Commander isn't out, over the Impulse Draw, but it is potential. Teferi's Protection, Crop Rotation, can drop something unnecessary for a better land. See all those when I go through the rest of the deck. Ancient Tomb, Grim Monolith, and Deflecting Swat is no longer on the list as of earlier this week, but just to put it here, so I do feel like it still fits with them. Now, I didn't put, like I've done with several other decks, role players, as this deck is largely staples, but on the top there are a few cards that do specifically work better for what they do in this deck because of the theme. So I got Inspiring Call, gives everything indestructible, which is the main reason. Then it can also draw us cards, so 1/1 counters. And Snakeskin Veil gives something hexproof, main reason to run it, but also puts a 1/1 counter, which is helpful. Then got Mana Confluence, Heroic Intervention, Command Tower, Idyllic Tutor, Sunbaked Canyon, Vandal Blast, Sacred Foundry, Plains, Starting Town, Generous gift, inspiring vantage. Innkeeper's talent, voice of victory. Veil of summer. City of brass, strip mine. Silence, Savine's reclamation. Spectator seating. Copperline gorge. Arid mesa. Return the favor. Forest. Birds of paradise. Windswept heath. Temple garden. Blind obedience. Plateau. Colony of whispered hopes. Spire garden. Lapse of certainty. Rebuff the wicked. Aven mind sensor. Restoration magic. Lightning bolt. Grand abolisher. Mana tithe. Razor verge thicket. Avacyn's pilgrim. Beast within. Conclave mentor. Court of calling. The great henge. Path to exile. Taiga. Savannah. Lion sash. Another thing where it does better work in this deck. The main purpose is being graveyard hate, but it also puts one on counters in combination. I might put Agatha's Soul Cauldron at some potentially, even because of the same reason, and potentially giving things divided abilities. There isn't much in this deck to benefit off of that. The Heliod's ability for lifelink giving could be useful. Same with Walking Ballista, removing counters, or paying mana for counters. So, it might make it into this deck at some point. Mountain, Untimely Malfunction, Collective Resistance, Chaos Warp, Wasteland, Reflecting Pool, Branching Evolution, Mana Gorger Hydra, Esper Sentinel, Galadriel's Dismissal, Winds of Abandon, Tamiya's Safekeeping, Defense of the Heart, Lotus Petal, Quirion Beastcaller, Abrade, Chancla Rilamco, Lightning Greaves, Soul Rain, Ya Vien El Coco, Gemstone Caverns, Time of Need, Dryad's Revival, Mox Amber, Darksteel Mutation, Horizon Canopy, Swords to Plowshares, Evolution Witness, Falsey Paradise, aka Carpet of Flowers, Stomping Ground, Argonath Pillar of Kings, aka the Ozolith, Wooded Foothills, Bolt Bend, Arcane Signet, Bountiful Promenade, La Abundancia de Yucaha, aka Sylvan Library, and Reprieve. On there. So, very solid deck. Next, go ahead and shuffle up, and we'll see some opening hands. Haven't done this with previous decks, I probably will. This is one where mulliganing is very much what you want to do if you don't have a good hand, because it can win to turn 4, and it wants to win as fast, or earlier, potentially. It wants to do so as fast as possible. So to get those opening hands, just shuffle, take all these other piles here, just throw in some old shuffling. So shuffle this a few times, cut it, shuffle some more. Just make sure it's nice and mixed. Did go through it just to show you everything. So stuck. Do a quick cut. Then some more shuffling. Probably get one more shuffle after this. Just look at some hands. I'll also afterwards show you just like one of the better hands I can have to really facilitate turn 3/4 win. But we'll do this, give it another cut, and then let's just check out opening 7. So, Windswept Heath, Managorger Hydra, Enlightened Tutor, Ancient Tomb, Lion Sash, Command Tower, and Spire Garden. This, it's got 4 lands, 1 tutor, 1 graveyard hate beast creature, 1 creature. This, I probably wouldn't keep this on 7. And we've got all our colors. Got the Command Tower, Spire Garden, Windswept Heath to fetch dual. We've got all the colors. We can fetch. You can use the Enlightened Tutor to fetch Heliod. I might do it. Do Command Tower turn 1, Enlightened Tutor to fetch Heliod. Then Heliod's 3 mana. Drop a Ancient Tomb, drop Heliod turn 2. Get Winds Spire Garden, then Winds drop the Managorger, just then another thing, drop Shallai and Hallar, and going for the win. So it is keepable, but we'll look at some more hands. Shuffle it again. The last hand, keepable, but probably better to do something else. Let's look at this hand. It's got Reprieve, Evolution Witness, Lightning Greaves, Grand Abolisher, Collective Resistance, Idyllic Tutor, and Sylvan Library. This one, no lands. That's a definite mulligan. There's nothing I can play. It's got some solid cards, but without any lands, there's no point. So let's check out a third hand. And just see how that one looks. So we've got Reflecting Pool, Sacred Foundry, Horizon Canopy, Spectator Seating, Time of Need, Deflecting Swat, and Walking Ballista. This one, in the Time of Need, can grab a legend, which the combo pieces are. Got enough lands to do everything you need. Got the Walking Ballista for additional stuff. Deflecting Swat for some protection. I mean, it's keepable. I'd say this is worse than the first hand. Next, I'll do in one more hand, then I'll show you just like what a perfect hand look like. So we've had one, I say the first hand was a keep. Second hand, not a keep. Third one, I'd probably mulligan that on 7. If it was much lower, I'd probably keep. Mull away land or maybe the walking ballista. But check out the 4th hand, then I'll show you what like a god hand looks like. We've got Mana Tithe, Innkeeper's Talent, Defense of the Heart, Red Terror, that's a solid sign. Just gonna see some lands. Timely Malfunction, Bolt Bend, and Carpet of Flowers. Once again, some very nice stuff. Carpet of Flowers, very good. Red Terror, very good. Mana Tithe, Innkeeper's Talent, to the Heart, but unfortunately, no mana to cast anything, so that isn't a keepable hand. But now, show you what a god hand looks like. So, I mean, that's something. Probably would just have that in it. I mean, City of Brass, any lands. It needs 3 lands capable of producing every color, all the colors. Rhythm of the Wild's gonna be in there. Let's grab. Well, we'll stick Lotus Petal. I'm trying to remember what all is needed. Grab Command Tower. It's gonna have Arcane Signet, and as I find it, Soul Ring. I'll throw Starting Town. That's the 3rd land. It's like this Soul Ring is pretty deep in here. Here it is. So let's see. This is at, and this is at 3. Okay, those can go back. So I think if you start with, throw that as to be the draw, but actually no, that is exactly, no, okay, yes, that is the draw. So definitely keep this, start, throw down Starting Town, tap it with the life, Soul Ring, Signet. We'd have drawn with Carpet of Flowers, Carpet. Then to have that, then turn 2, another land. We've got all our colors at this point, and the mana, but so really the 3rd land we don't even need. We could have something else better, but well, so we've got 5 mana more depending on islands other people control. So, but let's assume people have at least a few, or really even replace that. Actually, real like God Hand, replace the island or that with some other land ramp or some other mana ramp that would give us definite. But we'd drop this. Then, if we had enough additional mana with this, we could just drop this. Then tap, go to turn 3, play Commander and win. If not, we do something depending on what we try. But this is really solid hand. There's some other good hands, but you can see the deck list will be in the description down below, so you can check that out and you can see what the hands are. This is a fun deck. It's one of my favorite decks to play. It is bracket 4. It's a strong 4, but does not fit CDH meta, so it can't say it's a 5. This is a deck I truly enjoy playing. Some Naya are my favorite colors. I enjoy 1/1 counter strategies. I enjoy comboing off. This lets me do all those things and be very strong. So, everyone, tune in. Be sure to check out shorts, at least as daily, and I'll have another deck tech next week. Everyone have a nice day. Please like and subscribe. Bye.